73, Trev's Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. You know the drill. Still too sweet. Yeah, I'm working on making tweaks on the show if you haven't noticed. But that's just thoughts in process right now. It's not for sure, but we'll see how things roll. Either way, as I mentioned in my Eastern Conference semifinal predictions, I'm literally just filming this not long after Vancouver just eliminated St. Louis. So that's how much time I've had to really give the West a lot of thought. Having said all that, I'm going to get into my predictions, but first I'm going to go over my thoughts on the quarterfinals. But if you want to jump straight to my predictions, there's where you want to go. Other than that, let's get right down to it. When it came to Vegas, Chicago, Vegas is scary when they're on point. Oh my goodness. I mean, granted, the injury to Stastny doesn't necessarily help the matter, but when they're on point, they're on point. And I mean, yeah, Chicago didn't stand much chance. They're floating in shark-infested waters, if you want to look at it that way. But great series, fun to watch. Vegas absolutely dominate the Blackhawks, but when Chicago gets good again, if they ever get good again, they might be just as scary, if not scarier. So far this year, this is the only prediction I've called right in the amount of games. And I always get the question, well, why do you call game numbers if the numbers don't mean anything? Never hurts. But yeah, I didn't think it was going to go anywhere beyond 5. I mean, Colorado was pretty much just playing with Arizona in game 4 and 5. But it's going to be a really, really good Western Conference final. And even if it plays out the way I think it will, it's still hard to predict. But we'll get there when we get to my predictions. The saddest part about the Flames is how much they depended on a guy like Kachuk. Not so much for, well, maybe more so for having that voice so that they can do their job and put the puck in the net and win the games and all. But when he goes out, he goes out. And yeah, Calgary paid for it, but well, maybe tinkering's involved on the Flames ship. Who knows? I mean, they're still a good team. Not saying they're not, but is it enough to actually win anything anymore? I don't know. I did say Vancouver was overachieving. I'll always say Vancouver's overachieving. I'm not a huge fan of Vancouver, but that's beside the point. It's fun to watch them overachieve, though. And I mean, yeah, they're gonna be a fun team to watch while it lasts. So I don't think it'll last very long. We'll get into that. So we're making it to my predictions part now. I'm going to start with Vegas, Vancouver. Poor Vancouver. They're walking into a slaughter. Like, it's just going to be bad news for them. They might get one game out of them. That's why I'm saying Vegas in 5. They might get one good game, but it won't help them in the long run. Like, it's Vegas is for the taking. And like I said, I've already kind of figured out how I would like to see the conference finals play out, but we'll see. I mean, hockey gods aren't always on my side, but I think this year they might be. Colorado, Dallas. Well, I don't think it's hard to see where I'm going. I think it'll be in 6. Colorado's good, yes. They're fast. Their shots are most of the time on point, and they have Kadri. Every Avs fan I've ever met, sorry, I dropped my pen, has always made it a mission to thank Toronto for Kadri and taking Barrie off their hands. But it'll be a fun series to watch, I think. Dallas will have their moments. Pavelski, he's getting fired. The other kid, I forget his name already, had the 4-goal game. He's on fire. So it won't be like a game of 1 goal, 2 goals. It'll be a fun, drawn out series. Can't wait to watch it. So that's my West predictions. This is episode 73. Well, thank you for tuning in. Viewership means so much. Always has, always will. I do appreciate, especially if you've made it this far. Like, subscribe, you know the drill. You know my socials, they're in the link below. Moving forward, and we'll see what else pops up. I mean, I'm still waiting on them to announce the GM of the Year nominees, and then I'll have a proper awards show for you. But other than that, we'll see what comes up. But either way, in the meantime, in between time, be looking for more news from Trev. Later.